Hey everyone, it's your girl Robin Shockley. Focus forward with Robin on the go, because you never know where I'm going to be. I'm right here in Greenville, South Carolina tonight, right here outside of the department store Dillard's at the Haywood Mall. I'm with my good friend, Miss Dorothy Waters. Yes, and we decided to come out here and talk about something.
That's right.
You've got an event going on that's coming up. Tell us a little bit about this event.
Okay, my event is Light in the Journey Breast Cancer Awareness Fashion Runway. February the 28th, 1881, Event Hall in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Light in the Journey Fashion Runway is a fashion show for breast cancer awareness during the month of Black History Month.
Okay.
And the reason why I picked February, Black History Month, is because so many women of color are losing their lives with breast cancer.
Yeah.
But the stats have gone down some, but Black women and women of color are at the forefront of breast cancer and dying or being diagnosed the most with this disease. So I wanted to do this show for Black History Month.
So the thing is, you sound like you have a little bit of education about the background of cancer and the effects that it has on, the Black culture of women and such. Tell us why that this is kind of personal for you.
This is personal to me because, one, I am a 14-year survivor of this year, and my mom, back in the 90s, she was diagnosed with breast cancer, and with her second battle, she lost the battle. And so, fast forward and 10 years later, my sister, she also was diagnosed with breast cancer. And then she overcame it. 10 years after that, the breast cancer came back. And then she lost her battle. And then, so on and so on and so on. I could name so many people. Tony Smith, Valerie Whiteside, co-workers, Miss Angelique Scarborough. Just, every time I turn around, it was just somebody that I know that was being diagnosed with breast cancer or losing the battle. And that really just hurt my heart. And so I knew I had to start giving back in some kind of way and fighting.
So you've had it in your family, and you've actually had a touch of it too.
Yes.
So tell us some simple ways how you coped through it. How did you beat the odds, so to speak, yourself? How long did you have it for?
Well, I had it for 6 months. I did 6 months of chemotherapy. Mm-hmm. And so after that, I decided I was just going to stand up to the cancer, be strong, fight for my mom, fight for my sisters, fight for my aunt, because I have an aunt that it's just now came back for her at the age of 70, 26 years later. So I knew then that I wanted to just stand up and fight for my cousin, co-workers, all of my sisters, Black and white, really, because it's affecting all of us. And everybody everywhere knows somebody that has been affected by breast cancer.
It's ran in my family too. So it's no respecter of persons, that's for sure.
Yes.
Because it's like it will really come at anyone. And so, what are some of the signs to do? What is it that we acknowledge? We hear people talk about it and stuff, but we need to be educated too. So tell us some of the signs to recognize.
Well, some of the signs are, first of all, since this is so widespread, I urge everyone to really start knowing the family history, and get genetic testing. And then, so some of the signs are when you're of that age, and now we really don't know what age to start. So I'd say start your daughters off at 18, 21, because we don't know how young now. And it seems to be getting younger and younger and older and older. So start them at 18, just learning how to do their own breast exams, getting familiar with their bodies, not scaring them, but they just really need to know the awareness.
Awareness is key, and it's vitally important. So don't be embarrassed or afraid to talk. Get out in the community. What you're doing is pretty amazing. wanting to get out in the community to beat the odds with it, with doing this fashion show. So I'm really excited because I met you at Glenda Foster's fashion show, which was another cause in honor of her son who had passed away. But you stepped up and you model fabulous. I mean, she is a natural model. And so I had no idea that this was in you. You're more than a model. You know that? And so you coming up with this idea to do this fashion show to get people in the community, you're giving them experience. And so you did the auditions, is that correct? You did the auditions. Yes. She's getting it in set, and it's only just a few weeks away.
That's it.
Oh
That's
my
it.
gosh.
At least about three weeks, a little less than 3 weeks away, and the show will be Spartanburg, 1881 Event Hall. Come out. It's going to be a fabulous show.
Now, they can order their tickets in advance, is that correct?
The tickets are on Eventbrite, and if you don't get to get your ticket on Eventbrite, come by and pay at the door.
Oh, so it's a pay at the door.
Yeah, you can pay at the door as well.
Okay. Now, what time does it start?
It starts at 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. Okay, guys. And listen, I love some good fashion shows, and I've been to several in the last year especially, and I'm looking forward to this one. It's going to be a great time.
Well, thank you.
Swift Mag Media is going to be in the room representing under Swift Magazine, and I'm so excited that we're able to come and represent. But today we are on my show, which is called The Voice of Vision and Truth podcast. And what we do is we give back to the community with our resources. And so today I wanted Dorothy to share with us a little bit about her history and why she's doing what she does. Because a lot of times we see people doing events and they're serving the community or coming up with these different ideas to do things, but we want to know the why. Because there's always a story on the back end. And so today she shared her vision. She shared her truth of what she dealt with, and she spoke her voice. So please come out and support her in Spartanburg, South Carolina on February the 28th at 4 o'clock. Is that when the doors open?
That's when the doors open.
The doors open at 4 o'clock, so we want to see you there. Your girl, Robin Shockley, is going to be representing. I'm going to be there. My media host is going to be there, Miss Glenda Foster with Swift Mag Media. So Swift Magazine is going to be there. Swift Mag Media is going to be there. And we want you there as well.
Come out,
Yes.
Enjoy a wonderful show. We'll have plenty of entertainment as well as models all of the models have someone in their family that has been affected by this disease. And we will be having models that are survivors that will be coming out first that is in the show. So that's what this is all about, you know. The models will be walking who survivors.
Yes.
And so yeah, come out and see a fabulous show.
Yes, and you know what? I understand that the reason why we're here at Haywood Mall today is because one of your big sponsors, Dillard's, is representing. So that is a great connection because the department store of Dillard's, they have everything going on. Their fashion, their makeup, their clothing, their shoes, everything that they have is so on point and in style and in season. So it's wonderful that they're willing to come out and be a sponsor for you.
Dillard's is always helping out in the community and supporting nonprofits and the cause. And the main reason for this fashion show is launching Light and the Journey nonprofit organization for breast cancer. I want to give back, and not only to breast cancer patients or diagnoses or survivors, but to give back to someone that is in need. And when I say light in the journey is just to be that beacon of light for somebody that has fallen in a dark area that needs somebody to come along with a shining bright light to light that dark space up in your life.
I love it. I always say you can start with a small spark that can turn into an explosion.
Yes.
And you're doing that by being a blessing of an explosion to hosting this amazing fashion show that's coming up. So guys, make sure y'all tune in. Stay followed with her on social media with updates. It's going to be fabulous. It's going to be a great time. I understand you got some vendors that are going to be coming as well.
Yes, we have vendors, we have jewelry, we have sweets, we have oils, we have perfume. So yeah, come out and just enjoy the show, mainly. Enjoy the models, no. How can we forget the designers? We have some amazing designers coming from Charlotte, coming from Atlanta, Belton, and then right here in Greenville, Boiling Springs, South Carolina.
Wow.
So it's going to be amazing.
This is what I always say, get yourself in the room and the room will work for you. If you have been aspiring to want to be a model, get in the industry of fashion, to create your own designs, this is the room to be in on February the 28th, because you never know who you're going to network with. You never know who you're going to meet. You never know who you're going to connect with an international branded magazine.
I did hear there's a couple of movie producers and directors that will be in the building.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you, Miss Dorothy, for coming on here, sharing your passion to give back for community. This is your girl, Robin Shockley, here with the Voice of Vision and Truth podcast. You never know where I'm going to be. I'm right here outside of the Dealers department store in Greenville, South Carolina at the Haywood Mall. Remember what I always say, if you think a thing, you believe a thing. If you believe it, you will achieve it. Just like Miss Dorothy is doing here today. Y'all be blessed.
Thank you. Hi. My name is Dorothy Waters, and I'm hosting an event in Spartanburg, South Carolina at the 1881 Event Hall. It's called Light in the Journey Fashion Awareness Show. Breast Cancer Awareness, 1881 Event Hall, Spartanburg, South Carolina. And I just want to give a big shout out to Dealers for being a great sponsor in the community and a sponsor for this event. I just want to shout out because Dealers are going to be styling the models, the survivors, and I just want to shout out to Dealers. Thank you so much.
Do you have a story to bring positive impact of change to the next generation or even this generation? Contact your girl, Robin Shockley, on all social media platforms to tell your story on the Voice of Vision and Truth podcast.
Try to put me in a box I don't fit. Try to make me blend in, I won't quit. God made me on purpose with intention. Every quirk, every flaw is part of the mission. They say I'm too much and not enough. Too loud, too quiet, too soft, too tough. But I was cracked by the master's hand. They don't understand.